How to find the area of irregular figures. You know as well as I do, there are formulas to find the area of squares, rectangles, triangles, trapezoids, circles, rhombus, name it. We've got a formula for it. But there are times when you have figures that are not your traditional shapes that we have come to know. For example, this one right here that we see. All right, so the way that we do these problems is first we are going to make this, draw a line, mark it somewhere where it shows two figures that we know the formula for. For this one, it would be pretty simple, I believe, to turn this into two rectangles just by drawing a simple line across. I'm just drawing this line extra long here so you can see the division. Okay? So to find the area, we do length times width. We're not looking at this bottom one. We're just looking right here at length times width. And what is 2 times 4? That's 8 meters squared. Then if we look down here, we have a 2 and we have a 5. 2 times 5 is 10 meters squared. We're squaring it because it's area. Now we just add these two. 10 plus 8 equals 18 meters squared. And that's how you find the area of this irregular figure. Now let's take it a step up. Let's look at this one. This looks quite different. Okay, we're still going to do the same thing that we did. Let's go ahead and make this into two figures that we can find pretty easy. We're going to go ahead and mark it right here, and then we have this right here. All right, so first we can kind of ignore this first part here, and we see a lovely rectangle. 9 times 4, and what is 9 times 4? It is 36 feet squared. Then we have these other two parts. Now let's think this through. From right here to right here is 6 feet. We don't need to guess what this part right here would be, because we can see from here to here is 4, and it needs to all equal 6. So from here to here is 4. This right here must be 2. Okay? Now we need to find one of our vertical lines, and both of them are the same. Okay, again, the whole length of this long line here is 9. If we look here, this is 5. So what does this part right here have to equal? You got it, 4, because 5 plus 4 equals 9. So now we have a rectangle of 4 times 2, which is 8 feet squared. I'm going to circle this in my other numbers, don't run into it. Now I have a half of a circle. We learned in a previous video that to find the area of a circle, it is pi r squared. Well, we need to find out what the radius is. Before we can find out the radius, we need to really find out what the diameter is. The diameter is from this point to this point. This length right here we just said was 4. So if the diameter is 4, half of 4 would be 2. So we have a radius of 2. So we would put in our calculator 3.14 times 2 times 2. This is going to give us the area of a whole circle. 3.14 times 2, or you could have just put in 4. That is 12.56. That would be the area of a whole circle. But if you look, we are only needing the area of half of it. So how about divide by 2? Our answer for this half circle, the area is 6.28 feet squared. So now we're going to take all three of our answers and we're going to add them together. I have my 6.28 plus 8 plus 36. So the area of this figure is 50.28 feet squared.